if our IG is going live.
I see that big
Boom.
caption right in the middle say, "You are
Is
live."
it?
Yes,
Is it?
sir.
There it is.
There
Is
you
that
go.
us right there? Good to go. All right. So we are now live on both of our platforms, YouTube and Instagram. If you are seeing us on Instagram right now, please switch over to youtube.com/at Cold Rice Media. Let's pop this off, boy.
On YouTube.
What's going on, peeps? Here we are again on our second show of the season of the year. What's good live stream. Last year was pretty dope. Last week was pretty dope. It was the first time around. It was a little nerve-wracking just getting into it, just because there's a lot more going on a live stream podcast than what we usually do. There's a lot more room for error on a live stream, on one of our recordeds, and on the live stream, basically we just record and we just start talking, and we hope nobody slips up. I wanted to go ahead and say what's up to one of our guests here, and we are eventually going to have a couple of other folks coming through. You saw the flyers, and they are going to be joining us in about half an hour here. But we have this gentleman right here all to ourselves. He's actually a friend of the show. He's actually been on a show before, and I've actually had a couple other podcasts with him. His name is Emil Buscaino, but we call him Coach Emil, and he is from the SBG Seattle Boxing Gym. We wanted to go ahead and welcome him back. He's got a few things that's going down in his life that he wants to share with us.
Oh,
And he's got the hair going down, so he's going to be joining us and providing some insights. What's good, Emil?
that's that newly married hair, man.
That's that newly
Yeah,
married.
man,
Show him the ring. Show him the ring.
It's already hella scratched up.
Everybody.
I never take it off, so it's already scratched up.
You're not supposed to. If you take it off, you'll lose it. I'm on my third wedding ring.
Almost got
I'm on my third wedding ring, bro.
Eternal marital ring.
There isn't, man. The very first one, I think I lost it in Vegas or something like that.
Holy shit. Yeah. Out of all places, it got to be Vegas, huh?
Vegas.
And you'll never find it. You'll never find it. I mean,
it's probably like, you probably threw it into Bellagio.
It's like someone's married to Brenda.
So you did it pretty dang big, Coach. Tell him where you got married at.
Well, I had to take it back one time to the motherland, back in the Philippines.
He's Louise, man.
That's cool.
I can't even go, man. So this guy gets married on my anniversary.
Oh yeah.
Okay. And I was like, okay.
Double.
So I have a few things going on, and over here in Texas that I really couldn't tend to. So I was like, dang. And I've seen all these pictures, man. So for those who don't know, Coach Emil, again, he has done a pod with me previously last year. It was called what was it? Fight Talk?
It had so many names. I can just say it was Lumaban. No.
It was Laban, which means fight, and then we switched it over to Fight Talk.
Was it Bad Raps, right?
Oh, it was Bad Raps.
I remember.
It was Bad Raps. Bad WRAPS, and we were, we wanted to start doing additional episodes. We wanted to start doing some spotlights on at least on Manny's career during that time towards the later part. But then life took over. He started working out really hard just because he wanted to lose a little bit of that weight before he puts on that Bong. And then he took off, and we just kind of took a little hiatus. So we got a few plans for this year.
Yeah,
we got some stuff going on. Yeah, and I do want to say though, the reason I'm excited about this, I'm pumped because it kind of officializes our media group here, and also this What's Good podcast. Emil is actually here with us from the Seattle Boxing Gym, who is our first official sponsor for an episode.
SBG.
And that's SBG, the Seattle Boxing Gym. If you guys want to see him, please just take a peek at him. If you're from the Seattle area, I'm sure you're already pretty familiarized with this group. They've been around. They started over in the Broadway area over there in Seattle, and then things a little changed, and they upgraded. They moved up to where you guys at now, Emil?
Right.
The Magnolia.
We made it. We're next to a Whole Foods, so
That's
it. We're next to Whole Foods.
So yeah, they're up there on the Inner Bay, 2001 15th Avenue West, Seattle, Washington 8119. If you guys have the time, take a peek at their website. Very nice gym. It's one of the better looking gyms out there. I mean, if you are from out of town, might as well stop by, take a peek at them. They have really a lot of state of the line stuff that on in their gym itself. So definitely worth the visit. Thank you to Seattle Boxing Gym for supporting the podcast here for this particular episode. Feeling good about that. I think we made it. I think we can tell our parents that we're successful, right?
Yep. Got one sponsored in the book. We're out here doing our thing. Hey.
We trying. So how'd you feel about last week's pod, live?
It was pretty cool. Interesting platform. I mean, trying to get everybody out there just to engage with us, I think is where we're kind of missing at. But hopefully this week people come in and chime in, ask Emil some questions, ask us some questions, especially. So let us know if you guys are there or not.
Yeah, if you're on YouTube right now, you can actually ask questions, post comments, questions on there. We'll pop them up on the screen. If you have any topics that you want to talk about, just go and pop them up. Last week, I believe Eric had put on his own what was it, like a little raffle?
A little raffle giveaway
through IG. Yeah, but the problem with that was we couldn't. A lot of people were chiming in, but we couldn't see it on our platform. It just doesn't interface with IG. That's why we're really asking for y'all to actually go over to YouTube and chime in over there. If you do want to be put into that raffle, go to YouTube. And what do you want them to say? Just
leave in the comments, say raffle, and I would just enter everybody in that does that. And so next week I could write all the names down, put in a hat, pull it out, and announce the winner. So just go ahead and do that. And like I said, just ask us anything, engage, and especially leave raffle in the comments.
Leave raffle in the comments. And what are you raffling off, bro?
Oh,
I still got that t-shirt.
What's up, John Baldo's? Thank you for your first comment. I see you.
JB.
What's up?
Man, that means I missed out on the raffle. I was out there watching your guys' live show on IG first, and I switched to YouTube. I should have said raffle.
Your affiliation, to the family disqualifies you, bro.
Oh man.
But no, what you raffling?
It's there.
What you raffling?
So I'm just giving away a t-shirt that I think I showed it last week. I actually was wearing it. So it has the Creative Soul logo right here in 3M. And in the back, it has my elephant logo back there. So giving away one of those, any sizes, just let me know.
Any size, triple XL.
Any size, triple XL. But you guys got to leave a comment, say raffle. If you don't get entered.
Raffle.
Thank you so much. And if you are still looking, if you're watching us on IG right now, please consider joining us over in YouTube, youtube.com/@coldricemedia. There we can actually track your comments and opinions. And if you want to say something and throw topics at us, we can definitely go there. One thing I definitely wanted to take time, and again, we're very, very thankful. I mean, Ian and I kind of just started this up just as a little hobby, as a little passion project. Started around maybe in I want to say August or something like that, right? And it was just one of those things. Oh, what's up, Jeremy? Jeremy in the building.
Oh, he's in there.
He's in for the raffle.
My biggest supporters for sure. He's been rocking with Creative Soul ever since I started the brand. So, you're in there.
Jeremy is in for the raffle. Triple XL. Put him down. If you guys don't remember, Jeremy was on. I think it was on our 3rd episode. He was the gentleman that was a viewer submission. Came through with a Sean Kemp jersey and the camo shorts. And the backwards hat, I don't know what hat he's wearing. I think he was wearing some Air Maxes. So yeah, looking fly. Jeremy's the homie. But to continue on what I was saying a little bit earlier, I do want to make sure that we give shout outs to the people that we saw and we noticed who were on. And it is one of those things that we just started just as a little passion project. And it's still to this day a little just something to do on the side for us. But then we're starting to notice that the followers are actually starting to stack up. IG, although we're only like a little bit over 600, but that's 600 people following you, man. 600 people is like just checking in, seeing what you're doing, and I think that's a big thing. And it's pretty homegrown, and organic, and how we're approaching it. We're not really reaching out. I was like, please follow us. We're not doing anything extra. So that's huge. And on YouTube, especially on YouTube, in a platform where it requires a lot of your attention and to get alerted here and there. We actually just noticed last week that we had crossed the 100 people threshold. 100 people on YouTube for us is actually it's I mean, we're not really doing anything much on YouTube other than using that as a repository. So thank you so much. I'm going to shout some people out here just because I seen them last week. Kathy V, Brenda A, Jeff D from Funk Sessions, Julie Cookie. I think I seen that Julie was out there watching us. Shout out to Julie. Curly,
super active.
Ethan N. Yeah, she was super active last week. Shout out to Emil, who was super active in the comment section last week while Mr. Jimmy was taking over. We had Damn Gina was also on the stream that was chiming in. We had Ethan N, Hannah N, Cameron A, Louis S, and Nina V. And once again, joining us this week, who I just shouted out, Miss Kathy V. What's good?
What's up?
What's good? Thank you so much for joining us. With a little smiley face. I like that. That's really cute. But
you didn't even say raffle.
Oh, and I do want to also bring one more thing to the table here. I know, yeah. Make sure you put raffle in there, Kathy, so you can qualify for that
giveaway.
That Creative Soul giveaway. I promised this young lady that I was going to shout her back up because she does actually have a fight coming up this weekend. If you've seen one of our older episodes, her name is Jennifer Sao Lau, and she is fighting this weekend. Look at this pretty face, and then when she gets out of her dolled up look, she looks like this, and she's just putting it down. If you saw the episode where we had interviewed her, you saw a lot of the clips, and she was definitely putting it down. She is here in Dallas fighting at the Statler, I believe that's what it's called. And that's over in Dallas. If you want to go check her out, yep. I'm sure everybody's got like Google Maps or iMaps. You can put the Statler and you can check her out. February 2nd. Go get her, Sao Lau.
That's like in a couple days. Yeah,
that is in a couple of days. So she's shutting down her socials and just focusing in. And thank you so much for all the support there. But I do want to get back to Mr. Emil here, Coach Emil, with Seattle Boxing Gym as our primary focus right now. As our hold on. Let me see. Free delivery. We doing free delivery? E?
Yeah.
That's drive on by, okay.
You just charge them.
Hey, just come down here and just make sure you got that case of beer for me, man, when I walk up.
You got that. You can have that Uber. You can have that Uber. Yeah, with the Seattle Boxing Gym as the prime focus right now, and then also Emil coming from that gym. Can you give us a little bit of news that's coming from the gym? Is there anything that you guys are prepping for the next few months here?
I mean, actually, we've got our next sparring exhibition coming up on March 30th. So I'm pretty excited for that. All the other gyms, though, they usually take forever to get back to me, but it's all good. We're getting all of our people that are interested in participating already. We actually have so last time it was kind of like, all right, whoever was interested from our gym and we thought we're ready, then we were like, all right, you guys are good. But this time I told them we better have basically an audition. So we're going to have a little spar off for just our members that are interested this Saturday. So I'm excited to see that. I don't know if I'll jump in.
What's that mean?
What's up?
Y'all just going to have a Royal Rumble? What does a spar off?
So just pretty much we're going to have people spar with someone around the weight that they want to fight at in the exhibition. Just to see if they're ready. So
okay,
I was kind of saying because the last smoker, man, people were going in. It looked like they were fighting for something more than pride. So I'm expecting them to go pretty hard this Saturday to see if they're ready for all that smoke, man.
I mean, if it's your first time or if it's one of your first times, you can sit there as calm and collected as you may think you are, right? And then right when you get in that ring, I mean, the last one, the sparring session that you guys had, it was I think you had mentioned that it was going out the door. So once you have that many people, I mean, that that starts getting you going, and you're just sometimes all the technique just goes out the window, and you're just throwing, bro.
Bro, having people cheering for you like that, yeah, it's crazy. So we'll see. Again, like this bar off though is like nice. We'll see. And again, like once they get up there.
What's up, Daya? Daya saying what's up to Coach, because I think
Daya
also pops through.
I'll see you.
What's up,
I'll see you at noon tomorrow.
Yeah, the SBG folks coming through, just visiting us here on YouTube, and also we know Daya from back in the days. What's up, Daya? It's been a minute. So you guys, is Daya fighting?
She said how. Yeah,
is she sparring?
Kareem is cornering her. So.
Oh, nice.
This isn't televised.
It's not.
This isn't televised, right?
We're trying to figure out if we can do like a live stream for it. But we'll see.
Yeah. I mean, if you guys do open up a live stream, that'd be dope. I want to see. I mean,
she took herself off the cards.
All right, so Daya's not in. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. That would have been.
That's gonna be the biggest one though. But if anybody's watching, January is ending in 2 days, and we still got our specials going on. So pull up to the gym.
Tell them exactly what this is and when it's gonna happen and what you guys are like. Give me some dates and timelines. So this Saturday, you got the gym itself, the gym members that are sparring off. Is that what's going on?
Yeah, that one's not going to be probably too open. It's just going to be the coaches and the people that are sparring.
Okay. And that's what, like 2 or 3 rounds? What are you guys doing with that?
That's a good question, actually. I didn't think about that.
First one to get knocked out, huh?
2 to 3 rounds?
We'll probably have them kind of just like, that's why I was like saying like maybe a spar off, like a round robin kind of. We'll probably do 2 minutes. Last smoker was 3. And I think everybody was dying. So we're going to do 2 minutes for 3 rounds, which is what you would see like if you fought actual amateurs through USA Boxing. From your first to your 10th fight, it's always 3 rounds, and each round's only 2 minutes. After that, you're in something called the open division, and it's 3 rounds, 3 minutes. But let's say it's your 11th fight. Bro, you could fight someone that's had like over 100 fights. You can fight Lomachenko if he was still in the amateurs.
No, that's not fair. That's not fair.
But that's how it is though. Like it's once you hit open. Like for me, I'm turning 37, which is crazy to think. But once you hit 35, you can enter masters or you can stay in open. And if I fight again, I want to stay in open. And that means I could fight like an 18-year-old up to 39. And I'm like, damn. Get my ass beat by like a teenager. That'd be crazy.
Jace. I am actually looking at the screen here, and damn, these guys on. I wouldn't bring these guys on because he's wearing a nice hat. But we've got our guests, our additional guests. They're a little early. I was expecting them until like at 8:30, but I think they probably broke some speed limit laws trying to get home. And I definitely appreciate these boys for showing up for us. I wasn't I was not expecting them. I'm gonna go ahead and let them get up on the stage here. Emil, we're gonna touch base. We're gonna go back to what we talked about with the gym itself, because that interests me. But then let's go ahead and get these boys up real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and add a couple fellas here on the stage with their bang bang uniforms. What's good with the Bay? What's good with the Bay?
What up?
Bang, night gang, huh?
Oh,
here we go. The conflict of interest is in the building. So let's go ahead and make it official. Oh, this is wonderful. I did not expect all this. But let me go ahead and make it official. I'm going to go ahead and bring up our first additional guest here. He is from the Bay Area, as we mentioned, as you can see on his hat today. My man's name is Derrick Barcelon, also known as BeeBop RocSteady, joining us in the building here. What's good, bro?
What's up? Thanks for having me.
For sure, man. Glad to have you.
How you feeling, man? We are definitely glad to have you. And in your honor, I did actually have something here. Let me go ahead and just pop a little something for you real quick as you popped on, because this is actually one of our favorite bangers right now. It's a little bit of and this is from 2023.
Hey,
That's the track, bro.
Walking with no ID. Everybody like
Just playing at the stadium.
you know the drinks on me. Wherever I go, one thing's for sure, can't take the bait out me.
That's it. That's all you get. That's all you get. But yo, no. So I had. Yo, so I talked to Derrick. Do you what do you want me to call you? But Derrick, D-Rock, BeeBop. Which one we going with tonight?
I mean, we could go with D-Rock. That's what it started as. Yeah.
D-Rock's good. Okay, I like that. So I was talking to D-Rock, and if y'all don't know, D-Rock is actually Dennis is here, right in the middle, right in the bottom here, and I'm pretty sure he looks familiar to y'all. We've done an episode before. We'll bring him up a little bit later here. But I reached out to him and I was like, hey, we're doing this panel thing, we're doing this live stream thing for Wuz Good. Would you be interested again? And he was like, hell yeah. So I was like, yep. And can you please ask your bro? Because we started taking a look at the older stuff that you guys had done before with, I think it was with Excel. What the old group was Excel, is that right?
Yeah.
And
Experiencing life, Excel.
There it is. And we wanted to definitely get a chance to speak with Mr. BeeBop here, Mr. D-Rock. I appreciate you coming through. And I'm gonna go ahead and bring the other gentleman here. He was in our previous episode. I forget which one it was, but that was definitely one of our livelier and funner episodes back then. My boy's name is Dennis Barcelon, aka Bong, aka Robbie from Hercules.
Bong Jovi.
Bong Jovi.
Yo, my finger is disappearing.
No, he looked like he's in the penitentiary with during break time.
Yeah,
He's in the yard.
I wasn't
The
out.
yard, yeah. The yard.
On the yard.
So you guys at the same place right now? Because I know we were trying to figure out what we are going to do with that.
No,
we're in different
city.
spots.
Same city, different
Different spots.
establishment.
Different Baha'i.
Yeah,
Yeah.
different eyes.
So let's just cut to the chase here. We're gonna give you guys your flowers. How is the Bay feeling today,
Man.
Monday?
It feels good, but I'll tell you this: the job's not finished yet.
Like that.
So we
I
kind
like
of been
that.
here before, and that shit didn't work out. So
19
I'm not gonna
rematch.
celebrate. Yeah,
I remember that
I'm not
one.
gonna
That was
celebrate.
against the Ravens. That's when Beyonce shut the lights off on y'all.
Oh yeah, in New
Yeah,
Orleans,
Beyonce,
right?
man.
New Orleans.
Halftime.
And then like the
Yep.
sprinklers went on or something like that.
It was
It was
more
that Buffalo
lights
Wild
went
Wings
out.
commercial.
That's probably what it was. The performance was too hot or something.
Yeah, Beyonce killed it, man. I mean, that was about it. I think I didn't really care for the game too much. But when Beyonce came on, I was like, oh, damn, she shut it down. But it wasn't like when Janet Jackson, her titty popped out. That
That was the first one of the time.
JT knew what he was doing. He was like, hey, come over here. Boom.
Yeah.
So you're saying it's mission still to be accomplished. But I mean, I'm
Yeah.
sure y'all are still, like everybody's got their jerseys on and everything like that.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Everybody's got
For
that.
sure,
beanies on.
everybody's hyped, everybody's ready, but it's just like, yeah, it ain't done yet. We're not done.
How's the confidence level compared to how it was with Colin and them boys back then? Back in, what was it, 13, 12? I think it was 12 or 13 or something. What's the confidence level right now compared to that? I mean, y'all really trust Purdy? That boy went off in the second half, man.
After these 2 games where it was questionable and he finished strong 2 games in a row, I'm confident. I got confidence in him.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
How about you, Dennis? You sitting here just like contemplating?
Yeah, well, no, likewise, I feel confident, but I don't want to, like, even as a fan, I don't want to be like overconfident because, like my brother was saying, multiple times in the past how many years that they made it to the bowl and then it didn't work out the way I wanted to. So until the game is over, then yeah. So right now it's not like, you know, we're playing a team that's been there. It was 4 in the past of the past 5 Super Bowls. So
Casey's getting a little annoying with all this winning, man.
I know, man. What's up with that? I did not want to
what
see
are
them in the
y'all
Super Bowl
doing,
again,
man?
but
somebody else.
Yeah. So I like this question because I also had another question that's related to this. Okay, I'm not even I'll ask you Mahomes in a second here, but how y'all really feeling about playing Taylor Swift next week? Next week. What's
Taylor Swift?
How y'all feel about Miss
AKA
Swift
Illuminati?
I'll let you take this, Bong.
Oh, okay. So, I mean, it is what it is, right? The NFL knows. I feel like they know what they got. Like, it's like what happened with Joe Corey when he was on the Golden Globes when he made that, and then it seemed like everybody's like mad that, or I don't know if it was Taylor Swift that was mad, or it just didn't look like it went over too well with them.
But I mean, that little face.
She was not amused at all. She was like, "Who's this dude?"
Yeah, but I mean, it's real. It's like I watch the game, so I see it every time it's the Kansas City Chiefs game. They always cut to her in the suite, and it's like over and over. Like every time Kelsey catches a ball, or sometimes he doesn't have to catch a ball. It just
yeah, you're right.
Kelsey first.
It's so surfing on everybody.
It's so dang rehearsed. I mean, you seen like let's say it seems so rehearsed. So Kelsey does something right, and then as soon as they pan to the booth or wherever the hell she's there, she's leading a charge or she's doing some like weird handshake with Kelsey's mom or her dad. I'm like, y'all prepared all this stuff? It's like what, like 8:42 in the third quarter he's gonna catch, and then you start doing your daps with daddy.
Yeah,
it just seems so weird, man.
Yeah,
taking over, but she bringing that money though.
That's what it is.
Bringing that money.
Definitely what it was. It was the money, the free promotion. It's like, hey, everybody loves Taylor Swift. Man, how many Swifties are there?
Oh,
Can't remember. They're like in
how many?
Like that. Yeah.
Millions?
So then I bet you most of them never even watched football before. You know what I'm saying? Now that she's on, that brings on what 3 to 5 million more people watching football.
They got the football fans' wife wearing the Kelsey jersey, and that's bringing in all that dough for the NFL. So I say it's all fake. I don't even think they're really there. I don't care how many times they kiss on the field. She's dating the NFL right now because the NFL's putting money in her pockets. Ever since she fired her manager, and now she's doing like Taylor's versions or something like that. They've changed over all the music that they play for Taylor under Taylor's version. Now she's knocking all that cash by teaming up with the NFL. Flat.
Very well. It could be. It's very possible.
That's my soapbox. I'm just tired of it.
I was like, here we go.
Yeah, and I don't even know who I'm rooting for. I don't even know if I'm watching this. It just hurts too much, man. But congratulations, boys. I'm feeling that.
And now to the Super Bowl. Fuck, man. It's been 10 years for us.
I did your thing again.
We didn't even make the playoffs, bro.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
We didn't even make the motherfucking playoffs, dog. I
remember those years though. Like I'm not gonna be I can admit it. I feel like y'all the Hawks owned the 49ers, man. Yeah, those guys, damn it.
Them boys. No, not them boys, but
yeah. But yeah,
them 12s. Them 12s, baby.
We would get so close and then no cigar. Like I think out of all the times, it was just that one time when they made it to the bowl, and then everything after that, it was just NFC championship after NFC championship after loss after loss, and then you guys got your bowl, and then that was it.
That was it. That was the last thing. Yeah. And then
it was the second one. It was a second Super Bowl.
Can we not talk about that, bro?
Oh no.
Yeah, let's not talk about it. You're gonna give these guys fuel to whatever feelings they want to hurt with us.
Like, yes, now it's time. Take this, Seattle.
No, that's dope, man. For the city. I mean, you guys are looking for 6. You're looking for that pinky ring, right? Or are you guys looking for 5?
It's that quest for 6.
The other,
Yeah, it
so
is
you're
sick.
looking for the
It
6.
is sick. Yep.
Request for 6.
Yeah. Good luck.
Thank-
I might be being facetious when I say that, but no, good luck. I don't know. No, I mean that's something else for a city, man. The city, especially like with this day and age, is like how things, there's a lot of things that's going on out there, and it's like it's always nice to bring something to cheer for. That's dope. I'm happy for y'all, the fans, definitely. Let's see. I before, like I said, you guys were expected to be on at around 8:30 because I wanted to make
we
sure.
can leave.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right. So can you?
Right back.
I
It's
got
6:30
about 30
right now. It's like right on the money.
No, it's good, man. This is a
6:30.
live show. Y'all show up early. I was like, dang, these guys rush
Hell
home.
yeah.
I appreciate you. But so if you guys don't know who the gentleman is, I think he's on your right over here with backwards. No, there's 2 backwards caps. He's in the hoodie. Oh, there's 2 hoodies. Hoodie in the black. That is Emil Buscaino. He's actually from the Seattle boxing gym. We call him Coach Emil because he is one of the residents as far as the folks that we have here on the podcast. His gym is our first his gym is our first endorser, our actual first sponsor of this particular podcast. This this particular episode, he stretched it out and they said, you know what, we're gonna back you guys up. So definitely we want to make sure that we give them a little bit more time here. And before you hopped on, we were actually talking about their smokers. So they're preparing this weekend for just an in gym type of just try to see if the internal folks are actually ready to even be in that ring. Yeah. So go ahead and continue on. Just go ahead and continue on, Emil. I know you were talking about like how you guys were going to watch the competitors and everything like that and how that's going to go.
Oh yeah, I mean, pretty much just try to put them through like some harder sparring. I mean, pretty much like when I see people at the gym sparring, we're a pretty like beginner friendly gym, which is cool because you get more people actually trying to spar, which I think like if you hit like a plateau in your skills or you feel like you did with boxing training, the only way to get past that is sparring. So if you spar right away, and you can't really plateau, I guess, unless you don't ramp up that intensity, which now is what I'm seeing with the people that want to participate in that March 30th like exhibition. So it's pretty much that's this Saturday. We're just gonna kind of watch them. We're gonna tell them like, hey, you guys got to go a little bit harder once you get in that ring.
I mean, are they really? Is there a little bit of a nudge? It's like, hey, get in. You're gonna be all right, or is it like, yeah, I'm ready?
I mean, they want to get in there, but I just really want to highlight ramping up that intensity. Like don't try to kill each other. Like if you get somebody and they're obviously like hurt, like don't like keep coming forward.
Hit him in the gut.
There you go. You can get him. See, you can go like I always try to tell people, maybe like. I feel like it's an arbitrary number, but 60 to 70% to the head, like in terms of power, for a hard spar, but to the body, bro, 100%.
Go.
Oh, not the body shots, bro.
I'll say after taking like a good body shot from my friend who just beat Colbert, he's the only one to drop me with a body shot. Getting hit to the body in the short term is worse than getting hit to the head. Like,
hell yeah.
I didn't want to find out that I have a good chin, but I've taken some shots and I'm like, all right, I mean, you just kind of shake it off. But to the body, bro, if you're tired too, or you're out of shape like my ass, you're getting dropped.
Did you like when you got hit in that gut area? Did you like take a knee and kneel, or were you just like, oh, and just fell on the ground and curled up in a little ball, like, oh,
in fetal position?
Yeah,
right here. And I remember at first, like I felt it and I was like, all right, move. But then my legs wouldn't respond. And I saw him like start to come forward. I was like, oh, hell no. I'm taking the knee. I'm taking that knee. And then the only other person that dropped me was the host up there. He dropped me outside.
Ryan couldn't handle that.
Because we're bringing that up now outside.
Ryan couldn't handle that. So, I mean, in these sparring sessions, you're saying you just all go for it all for the body blows, but just just make sure you guys are wearing headgear and everything like that too.
Oh
so
yeah,
you got to be careful.
Even in the exhibition, I mean, we're wearing headgear, 16-ounce gloves.
Oh, 16.
16. Okay, you got some bigger ones on there. Those are harder, man, because it's a lot harder to actually be throwing with that much weight.
That's one
just
pet.
it's constantly throwing. I mean, they're pillowy, but then at the same time they're heavier, so you get a little bit more fatigue with the arms, with the shoulders.
Oh, for sure.
Dope, man. Y'all ever box, Bay Boys?
No.
Each other.
Double D's. You ever get in? You ever try to get in that ring?
No.
Hell no, huh? Me too. Hell no.
It seems like Dennis got all the like he's been through it all, man.
No.
Tell us about your boxing. Like, did you go against?
Yeah.
You need to call out Salt.
Salt
You need to
Poppy?
call out Salt.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Salt Poppy? Hell no.
that
That dude.
guy's
Hell
a
no.
beast, man.
Come on, man. Bong versus Salt. Let's go.
Hey, there, let's make it
Right
happen.
here. Right here. I'm tagging him in all of this stuff.
I'll throw the white flag, or I'll wave it.
Right.
I've seen his work, or his resume, so I'm good.
Last thing I seen, he got knocked out by dude.
Yeah, I saw that.
He was
True.
Got a
He
little
was winning
cocky.
that fight.
Yeah,
he just
little
got.
He was.
cocky guy.
Yeah,
He just got.
No, he was putting on.
gas.
bro.
yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He
He
had
did.
I remember, like, I forgot that it was shown, or I forgot, and then right when I was able to log on and start watching, like maybe like 5. Yep,
Just
the next
wobbled.
round, and then I was like, oh shit, I'm
That was
bad
it.
luck. He lost.
He was winning
Nah.
though, for sure.
He was.
He was winning. He was definitely putting on a good show. He was winning, and then he just I mean, sometimes, and I think what's his name was waiting for him to just start getting a little bit too mayabang, and then all of a sudden he was like, "This is
Caught
it."
his ass.
Boom,
Caught
boom.
his ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that
But
must
no, he's
happen a
putting it
lot,
down.
right? That's like the thing.
He's
Man, he
good.
got caught by what's his name? Marquez.
All right, man,
And
I'm
that
tired.
was probably the scariest shit I've ever seen. My mom was yelling at me, "Oh my god, he's dead."
Yeah.
He's
I
dead.
think so
think
too,
all
bro.
Oh my god, he's
Filipinos
dead.
were hurt.
I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got knocked out.
Yeah, D-Rock. I was there. We were having a party, and I think we
Yeah,
had it
we
on
were.
2 rooms, right? Remember we were, and then all of
Yeah.
a sudden he it was at the end of the round. Then boom, and I said, "Oh shoot, Marquez just killed him.
That's
I think he is dead," because he went straight face down. I was like, "Oh no."
Yeah, he dove.
That's what my mom said. That's what my
Everybody
mom
was either quiet or just like, oh my God, oh my God.
And then
said. Hey, he was whooping his
and he
ass.
didn't move.
dog.
He didn't move.
He was like,
Yeah.
It was
face
face
And he was
planted down.
face
He was like,
first.
I mean, he was
And
caught
they had hella
cold.
memes. Everybody made a meme
Oh,
at
Yeah.
him. And that,
man.
Not
That
the
was the
Simba
worst
one.
bad.
That
Yeah,
was the worst.
man.
all of them were. I mean,
They put him in a sleeping bag. Yeah, night.
It was,
Yeah,
one of my favorite ones.
oh,
Was,
what's up, Jeremy? Yeah, you in there now, boy.
one of my favorite memes, and I can't forget it, is the one where they use from Boys in the Hood when they were kids, and then it was like, hey, you want to see a dead
You
body?
wanna see it?
Yeah, yeah.
No, man.
Yeah, I've seen the dead body, and he's see,
They got
Yeah,
back.
Manny. It's just Manny
the
and the
internet is
better.
mean.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god. Yeah, that was.
And they're so
Bro, he
quick
was
with it.
winning
That
that
shit's so
fight.
fast, dog. That shit
Yeah, they
happens
got a
so fast.
template.
All of a sudden you got, yeah, it's like, man, like the internet knew he was gonna get stolen like that and die
Yeah.
for like 30 seconds.
Yeah, and he was winning that fight too.
Was.
He was
Yep.
whooping
He
his
was winning
ass.
that
dog.
fight
He was
too. And then
whooping
when
his
they asked
ass.
Marquez, it's like, how about a number 5? And he was like, nope, we done here.
I got my
We done
knockout.
here. I almost killed your boy. You want to fight again?
Yeah, you want to take this
Oh
too?
my goodness.
Man, ain't gonna take it
That was
nowhere, man.
wild.
He's done. He don't want to fight you no more.
So
Learn his lessons.
so I saw this on another pod. I'm gonna steal it. I forget which pod it was episode, but around the horn. All right, you've got an octagon, and I'm gonna give you like a hard stick about this long. Okay,
Oh, it's still-
what kind of animal can you last like 3
Oh.
minutes with, and
Oh.
up to what kind of animal? I mean, you can start with rats.
and
we
that's
can
a
start-
rat.
we can go
Oh,
with
I
like
don't
a
know
dog.
about
I
the
can mess
rat.
with a dog, right? So, Eric, how far can you what can you get into? Because this was actually a pretty funny
A stick?
conversation on the other
Man,
thing.
I'll
You got a
probably-
stick and you got an octagon, you got 3 minutes, and it's a pretty small octagon, so you gotta attack.
Does it have to be an aggressive animal?
It gotta be an animal. I can't like
I was gonna say like a
You
little
think-
rabbit.
like a pet. That's it. That's all you got, bro.
That's
No, I ain't
panda?
trying, man. You see cats, you know what I'm saying? Cats are hella fast already. They'll just
I
like,
bat a cat.
nah, dog. What if
would
this
bat
one
a
was, like,
cat.
super aggressive with like hella catnip and was like on you. Nah, that thing's gonna catch you at least one
A
time in the
rabbit?
leg.
You're never this is live, bro. At a
Nah,
rabbit
I'm just saying, I don't want to. I'm not too much of a fighter though. With a stick though,
with the chinellas.
and plus, I don't really, I ain't the abusive type, So, but like if I had to defend myself, and this rabbit was hella crazy, I'm gonna have to bat that motherfucker off in the UFC. Me and him, I just gotta survive to fight.
Look at this guy.
Uh-oh.
Nope.
Uh-oh.
I'm in there with a bear. I'm in there with a bear and a stick, dog.
So Dennis said earlier he had been in a ring once. So I want to see who you got. Like you got a panda at least.
Panda.
Panda's pretty damn.
You said how long is this stick? Like we're talking about like
It's about this long. It's about like
Screama stick.
14, 15. Yeah, like one is Screama stick. One is Screama stick, lock cage. What like up to what level in an animal?
I was gonna say I might be stupid for saying, but like I want to see if I got a chance. I would say like a snake. Because then I could like the snake could come at you, but I got a chance.
Okay.
I can,
like we talking about garden snake? Or we we're doing boa?
I
I think you can get a boa. I think you can get a boa.
Falls, then it's a wrap. I'm constricted. But
you got that stick, bro.
Be like I don't know, like a snake. Well, see, because if the stick is like back up, man, back up, like the snake had like that. But obviously, I don't know. I would have to take some. Can I get training first on how to like? Or I just
you can do whatever you want, bro.
I just gotta like, bat it away. I'll try a snake. I get to run around though. The
you can do whatever you want.
Yeah. 3
minutes. This thing is he's coming at you. It's okay. Snake. We got snake. We got rabbit. Are we gonna stop it? Okay,
we're gonna name all.
Come on,
all
nope. Nope.
All the signs.
We muting you. You are muted. All right, D-Rock. Top rabbit, please.
Top.
Oh. No,
Can you do?
I'll do like several rats.
Several.
Like a gang of
rats
coming at him.
I don't have to kill them, right? I could just keep knocking them.
They're coming for you, bro.
Oh,
they're coming. Like imagine if you had like a raven or something like that, right? A raven's coming at you. That's gonna be pretty hard. I mean, or like an eagle or something like that, or an owl.
Ooh,
I mean, you're gonna have to protect yourself. So if these rats coming for your ankles, you better get that stick out.
I could do that because I could use my feet too and kick them off.
Mm-hmm.
So
we talking about like 3 rats?
But you said a gang of them. Never.
I could do a gang like maybe like 20 rats.
Ooh, damn. Okay.
Rats are they're coming for you, bro.
We talking about New York? We talking about New York?
Yeah, I know that's what I was gonna say. It's like, is it New York or Cali rat?
Is there
Cali rats are more chill, I heard.
Hood rats.
How about a hood rat? 12 hood rats.
I'll take 2 of them. With a stick.
I don't know about 20 hood rats, bro.
I'll take 20 hood rats.
That's a wrap.
It's a wrap. You get yourself in trouble with those. All right, Emil. I know you're bringing in like a polar bear or something.
My answer. I wanted to do something different. I was gonna say an eagle.
An eagle.
Those things are hella big. Have you seen them?
They're super big and they're like just.
I ain't lasting against no eagle, man.
Because you ain't punching no eagle.
Big hell no.
They're coming down like this.
I'm gonna try to time it
with the talons.
Yeah, with the
That's
talons.
why I
eagle. Sorry, America.
I try to get the for sure win. Everybody else went hard. I'm trying to get the W. I did like Mayweather.
Okay. Looks like Jeremy's been fighting eagles before. Leave it up to Jeremy. Jeremy fought an eagle. Video, it didn't happen. So, oh my god. Okay, so eagle. So nobody messing with no monkeys. I don't like. Would you guys fight like a chimp?
Hell no.
Hell no.
Now we know stick, bro. You see what that chimp did to that girl's face?
We just
ripped her shit off. Like, oh, hell no. Dad.
There was this one video that I saw. It was just this older guy that was just kind of hanging out, and the monkey just went up, smaller, like maybe this big, came up, started messing with his hair, and just ripped his scalp off.
Oh,
you seen that one?
Hell no.
Yeah, took it right out.
But I see when when you get close to the cage and then they
Grab
like,
you.
Gotcha.
right? Like you think, oh, look at this cute little monkey, and then
No,
And then-
Never
and then
have
your
your
face is
back
gone.
turned to an animal, man. Never.
maybe I'll do like those tar shears from fucking Bohol in the
What is that?
Philippines.
What is a tarsier?
But they're like those hella small ass. They look hella
just
weird.
trying
They're
to be
like
cute.
90% eyes.
Oh, those ones.
Yeah, those
Yeah,
ones.
I'm just trying to be cute. Calm down. I like the
Those
hood
little
rats one.
monkeys, little cute ass monkeys. I ain't trying to find no cute ass monkey.
Nah,
And
that's
they'll
still
take your face off. Okay, well then that's.
take
I'm not sure what this means. Would you SQJ?
SQJ.
SQJ. What is that?
Nah, no. Sorry, I'm like SQJ, bro.
Sorry, Jeremy. We didn't know what that one is.
Sounds like a gang almost. Like, damn,
Yeah.
I want to be in that gang, dog.
That's the gang of the rat gang that
Right.
D-Rock's gonna be. Let's talk. Oh,
Right.
kangaroo. He said kangaroo. Yeah.
Okay.
I want to. Yo. Okay, here. I want to say this. I'd fight a kangaroo. I would like that was actually one that I was gonna
Damn,
bring
a
up.
kangaroo.
Those boxing ones. the
Yeah,
ones where
Yeah,
just
they look
walk
like
up
they
to you.
knock you out.
They got all
ones
this
too.
muscle. They walk up. Oh, bro. I just
The
want to
ones
see.
They'll
that,
come in. They'll
They
kick your ass, dog.
The kick. I
Sit
mean,
on
you
their
could see
tail.
kind of like how they're getting ready to kick. I just want to see if they can actually box. I mean, I got a little bit of movement here and there, but I just want to see. Give me 3
You
minutes
just
for the
gotta jump in
kangaroo.
their pouch, bro.
Shut up.
they got
Take
That's
T-Rex.
it. It's
that
over.
away.
Pushing himself.
They got like short ass arms, so it's still.
That's why.
Yeah, like
I mean,
I
look
don't
at
know
my
if
arms.
they got any reach.
Yeah, no reach.
And well, you don't want to really get up close.
That's what
Get up
Keith
closer and they
Thurman
kick
was
you.
saying about Manny Pacquiao. Remember?
Wow,
He's
man.
like little T-Rex arms.
And he knocked him down.
And he fucked his ass up. He was just too fast, coach, man. I didn't know.
That's what they always said back then. Then we didn't realize how fast he was. Like
Yep.
that's what everybody's been telling you before the fight, and then you get in there, it's like, yeah, they said he was fast, but I didn't know he was that fast. Like,
Yeah.
Surprise, motherfucker.
yeah.
Yeah, when he was fighting, what's his name? Rios. Rios said, man, there was like
Oh,
3 or
no.
4 people that I was fighting in there. It's like there was like 3
He
or 4
said he was
Mannys.
fighting octopus.
Right. No, Manny was different, bro.
Yeah.
Manny was different. I mean, you don't hear a lot of people at that caliber and with all these professionals out there. It's like, yo, that guy was like this. I didn't expect all that. I mean, you got some really good fighters nowadays, especially like Inoue is like a monster.
No, he's crazy.
He's a monster. He's literally the monster, right? But then he's
The
fast and everything, but nobody's talking about him just like how they were talking about Manny before. So that's dope. That's dope. So boxing talk in the Bay, I messed with that. The Bay likes boxing, okay? Because I went to the Bay like in early 2000 early 2000. And I told you about this, Dennis, and it was just like the vibe back then. Oh, I wanted to ask you that, D-Rock, would you like you kind of just continued on your career and the music and producing and you've kind of just been just much, but like the maturation of your music. I was listening to your catalog and I was like, dang, like he was spitting back then. He still spits to the day. That one, what Can't Take the Bay. That's a dope track. That's a nice bop.
Yeah.
And then, but then all the other ones, the rest of your catalog is there's a lot of like melodies and really just it's so eclectic with the music. What is that something that just kind of transformed along the way in the Bay? Because I never really heard those kinds of sounds back then. Like, what was the influence in that?
I mean, to be honest, it's like when we first started making music, I was always a little bit melodic. Like I would sing on the hook, but then I was like, I didn't want to be considered a singer, so I was like, nah, I'm just a rapper. So I never really ventured into doing like melodic stuff, and then I just figured, I was like, man, fuck it, I'm make music. I'm gonna make whatever I want to make, and it just so happened to be more melodic stuff.
Yeah, that's what a lot of your songs right now, like with what was it, Lights?
Yeah.
I think it was what, Proud. It's like a lot of that stuff is just like it takes you kind of just back and forth in what your capabilities are. So you said, I think when we were talking before, it's like you came out with a track each month of the year last year.
Yeah, for 2023. Yeah, that was the goal. Like the end of 2022, I was like, I need to do something. I need to be more consistent because that's always
Mhm.
been an issue. And that was the goal for 2023. And yeah, I was able to put out a new track every month of 2023. Yeah. So
And then
that
with
was
the
pretty cool.
visuals and everything like that, because I know you're what you're still editing videos and everything, like still doing your
Yeah.
own videos.
Yeah,
So
but
that's
not as much. Like the lights video was shot and edited by my roommate. He's a dope videographer. So shout out to my boy Trev.
and
Yeah,
is that local? You guys shot that local?
yeah, that was all in because I'm out in LA now. So we shot all that footage for lights was in LA. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm liking it, man. I'm definitely liking it. There's a lot of stuff out there. So if y'all haven't seen Derrick's stuff, definitely go peep him out. BeeBop _RocSteady. You could say you're in Spotify. That's where I basically heard all the music from, and I
Yeah.
was just bumping it the entire week just to make sure I got into the right vibe and how you were doing with that. You guys were also in that again, going back to like the late '90s, early 2000s Bay Area culture and the music there.
Mhm.
Y'all really had there was something special down there. You know, with hip hop and b-boying and like even in Cali itself, it was the culture itself is really huge there, but you guys had also your own type of an identity.
Mhm.
Is there what's the biggest difference that you're noticing from how it was back then? Is it still kind of the same thing? Are people still in like culture oriented and tied to, or is it let's just kind of figure out what we want to do with this newer stuff?
I mean, to be honest, it's like everybody's just we've been trying to put the Bay on for the longest. Like, you
Mhm.
know, like I feel like I was talking to my brother about this. Like before Atlanta blew up in hip hop, no one really knew about Atlanta, like Atlanta rappers. And then like now, like Atlanta is huge, like in the rap game. And it's like that's something that I feel like the Bay has been wanting, and I feel like the Bay is ready for that like spotlight to just, you know, like just for the world to see. And I feel like there's a lot of
Mhm.
artists in the Bay that are making noise. And I feel like that time is coming. I feel like the Bay is really gonna get like in the spotlight soon.
Do you not feel that the Bay was not in the spotlight back then? Because I feel like I mean you see the list of cats that came out, man. I mean
Mhm.
we can mention that. I think y'all were there. It's
Mhm.
just that the rest of the country were trying to. I think the rest of the country was looking at it and was like, damn, those boys are just doing their dang thing. You had your own slang and basically the languages with E and everything like bringing it in. Mac Dre and Maul just kind of like across the Bay here and there. I mean,
Mhm.
I thought you guys were already on, and people were trying to
Yeah.
catch up so bad to where
Yeah.
when they blew up, they blew up. But you guys were
Uh-huh.
already putting it on for a minute, for a hot minute. Everybody was trying to catch up to y'all for a while.
Yeah, and then I don't know what happened. It kind of, I guess, like with the hyphy movement, like that put us on, and then I don't know what happened. We like lost some steam since then.
What'd you think,
But people
Dennis?
I feel like it's different because we were here and we were going through it. So like me personally, like I saw it as one way. Like I've always seen it as opposite. Like, yeah, there's people coming out of the Bay like that made noise, like at least nationally. But as far as like getting everybody on board and like I feel like the Bay doesn't get as much respect as it should.
Mhm.
And I've heard like, different stories on why it did it, but I don't know. I just feel like we really never got the full respect. And I don't know if it's just because the culture, like, there's that whole was it crabs in a bucket mentality. Even though everybody fucks with each other out here, like musically, and everyone collaborates, and to my knowledge, it's cool. It just doesn't. It just seem like I don't know how to explain it. Now, like as a collective, like we didn't get the respect that I feel like we could have. And it's always been an eclectic group of artists out here, not just like there's like hip hop, but there's R&B, but like different types of hip hop, like you know, like I'm talking about like in the 90s, like Souls of Mischief and High Road. But then there's like, you know, people like Too Short or E40 or Mac Dre. It's just like a melting pot of artists of different types of hip hop. But then I just feel like, I don't know, like it just like what my brother said, I don't know what happened. Like you catch steam and you think it's about to get that recognition that we feel like we deserve, and then it just loses steam. And then I don't know. I feel like outside looking in, if people outside it just saw like that hype movement as just like a fad and a phase, and it didn't really. It was just a hot thing at the moment. Whereas Atlanta, like it was a hot thing, but whatever happened, they just kept going and just kept different types of artists just kept coming out of Atlanta, and it's diverse as the Bay, but I don't know why that took off, and the Bay Area is, you know, still trying to get that shine, even though I mean, like you guys said, they did. It's just I don't know.
I just
being from here doesn't like that.
You should definitely give your like looking back and the way you're talking about it and all the people that came out of the Bay and just, you know, the respect and everything, in my opinion, from outside looking into you guys' situation, the talent pool and just the people that came before y'all was they were putting it down for you guys. The noise was out there, and then all of a sudden they started putting the cousin on, they started putting the next door neighbor on, then they started putting, and it was so dense, and everybody was done so focused to like support each other, like you said, everybody was basically fucking with each other, putting each other on tracks, doing all these things, mixtapes and everything, that it was so dense with talent that y'all didn't even know that it was just one huge talent pool that y'all were just putting it on. From Seattle, we were like, damn, it's different down there, because Seattle itself, we didn't have a whole lot. I mean, who do we have? Kid Sensation, Seattle, Sir Mix-a-Lot back then. We didn't really have a whole lot, right? But when you went south in the I-5, you had the Bay, and you had like, you know, in the LA area with you know, with them boys over there, and then San Diego started trying to do their thing. So you guys didn't really see it until Atlanta took something there. And in my opinion, a lot of cats in the Bay wanted to just stay underground to where they didn't want to fall into whatever the mainstream production, like the producers actually wanted to put you to. And once they found Atlanta was willing to do that, I was like, hey, they can have their dope ass music there. We can always introduce brand new type of music, and people are going to start messing with them, because we're throw all this money at it, and you got some dudes like, you know, just singing some basic stuff, and you guys are still making wonderful music. So give yourself something, you know, definitely. I mean, and you guys are so consistent in wanting to keep that mentality of let's keep putting it down for the Bay. And it's like, y'all been done that. Just keep going.
Yeah.
Just keep doing. Who do you feel right now is still putting it down? I mean, we know about P-Lo. You guys mess with G-Eazy over there still? Because he's done dropped a little bit. I'm hoping he's still some music.
Yeah. I mean, like,
but I feel like he hasn't been as consistent lately.
Yeah. Like he's made it, or like he's done it, like he's put himself, like, at least, and that's what I can appreciate about everybody, all the artists that come out the Bay. I mean, I'm assuming like every other location they put on for the area, right? They rep that shit, and regardless of how big they get with their careers, it's always, you know, they always show love to where they're from. I don't know. I mean, as far as like, I mean, I'm gonna say there's a person out of Vallejo, La Russell, but he's kind of new to the scene.
He's that singer.
He's a rapper from.
He's a rapper.
But he's just didn't he just turn singer with all the? Is he the dude with the curls and the tats?
Well, that's
I think all of them got the curls and the tats.
No, there's been doing his rounds.
You talking about? He's from Canada, right? And then is that who's talking about?
Russell? He's another Russell kid.
Oh, you talking about? Yeah, I think he just goes by Russell. The guy my brother's talking about is Love Russell. There's a LA at the beginning.
Okay,
Love Russell. Yeah, LA. He's a rapper out of Vallejo. No, like I was gonna bring him up too. Like, but I don't want to be biased. But
Love Russell.
This dude's like his rise has been ridiculous, and he's doing this shit all independent, and he's literally he's eating with his own team, and that shit is, I don't know, it's really dope to see the come up, like the fact that all like a bunch of main like big record labels are trying to sign him, but he's like, fuck it, I'm making this money all by myself, so I'm cool. I'm cool where I'm at. But it's
Well,
dope.
that's what
Independent
I'm talking.
artist.
Was that E?
He's an independent artist, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yep.
I think he
Well, that's
signed.
what I was saying about earlier, because it's like the big record labels are putting foods on, right? Just like to actually, they're throwing so much money at them, and if you want to do it your own way, type of thing, that's probably where you kind of just disappear. It's just like, what happened? You know, we're making dope music, but we're not up there.
Mhm.
That money and that I mean, you got that publicist that's putting you out there, and like we were talking about earlier with the publicity stunts with Taylor Swift and Kelsey and everything. It's like, man,
Mhm.
all you needed was a publicist to actually throw something like that out there, man.
Mhm.
So if somebody's coming at you with, like, you know, this much money, but you want to keep it real, you want to keep it your own type of music with your own type of a look, because they can change your look up real quick, right? So that's why a lot of cats kind of just disappear. So, but you're saying LA Russell?
Yeah, LA.
Yep. Check him out.
Yeah, his story is very unique. I think he recently signed a deal, but it's more like a distribution. Yeah, like his whole focus, or what his whole thing is, I built this by myself. I didn't have any major money, and I was able to get this following to where it's at now, where like I got a buzz, on both coasts, the whole nation. So now when people like the big labels try to come at him, it's like, all right, we're gonna give you this money, but we need we need something back. And his thing was like, you didn't help
I don't
me.
need you.
Yeah, I would get this all without you. So if you want to sign me, then the money got to make sense. Like, I'm not going to give you my intellectual property, and you didn't do nothing. You just basically saying, here, I got some money. We're going to put you out there, but you didn't help me make this shit. I made this shit. It's got to make sense. If you're going to get more money than I'm getting, then it's not fair, right? I did most of the work. Why can't we get paid together or make them the same amount of money together? I get it. You're the big label and you're established, but that don't mean that because you got the money, you got the right to make more than me, because
that's exactly it. Trying to take advantage.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So every situation, they got their hand in it. It was like, well, I put you on. I set up this tour. I got the merch out there for you. I did the marketing. I hired the PR. Y'all got to pay me back. You know what I'm saying? So your percentage at the end of the day is going to be like, what, 30% maybe?
Yeah.
Unless you're like a Jay-Z who gets everything, like, I put that out there. This is mine. I think that's where the transition came from, when Jay-Z was just a rapper working with Damon Dash to owning Rock Nation, The Rock.
Yeah. Yep.
That's when he became like almost independent. I mean, he was independent at that point, basically.
Yeah. Well, speaking to basically just the management and just this big money producers and everything like that can end up signing you. I mean, there's also that other side that's coming to light, and this is kind of transitioning to just a lot of these things that are coming out, but a lot of artists, even actors that are getting on these pods now. I'm alluding to the whole Cat Williams situation. I'm alluding to a lot of the people that's bringing up Diddy and all these things that what's happening in the back rooms just to advance your careers, right? I mean, Dennis, you're I think the last time we talked, you were trying to and I see some of your posts. It's like, I think you're trying to advance your this next step for the acting and the comedy that you're actually putting out there. Is there like, let's say you got and I'll pose the same thing, since you're an artist also, Derrick. So if you guys both got invited to these little parties.
Whoa. Hurry up and spit it out.
That was two different reactions.
Without a question.
How hard would it be to how hard would it for you not to entertain that? I mean, we were talking about, I think, who was it that was saying it? Oh, it was it was Will Smith's bodyguard. This one time he came out and said, you know what? Yeah, Will Smith, I've seen Will Smith doing old boy and everything like that. He was just putting it all out there. And it was because, and then just basically at that point after that, that guy's career had advanced and everything like that, or if it was like, you know, some other stuff to where you had to
Wait,
like
what?
change up your particular look or something like that, or even or like you start wearing dresses around or something like that. That's what Kat was alluding to with you know, with Kevin Hart. What
Man.
like at what level? It's like, what's the promise got to be? Or you can be like, you know what, there's no way, there's nothing that you can throw at me.
Not the dress, not wearing of the dress and painting the nails. I think that's as far as I'll take it. I'll probably paint my nails and might wear a dress, but I ain't going to no party like hanging out with Diddy and Will Smith and security guard opening the door and be like, we want to do
I mean,
shit.
yo,
We want to
you
do
know, I mean, you ain't in LA. I mean, well, shoot, Derrick's in LA now. It's just like, so you might be propositions.
all of a
Nah,
sudden
but,
he's pulling up in a Bentley. We're like, what'd you do before that Bentley, dog?
With a few parties.
You paint them nails. Would you paint them nails and you know, get into a video with maybe some Medea
Nah,
look? Nah.
No, nothing. No painting of the nails. Not even a dress. Wait,
nope,
no.
nah.
The Medea, you know,
I
that's
can't.
the Medea thing. That's different though, right? Because I
Yeah,
mean,
Medea's
Everyone
different.
does
I'll
have a
take.
price.
yeah, he was doing that before he got signed.
That's true.
Wait, who? Who we
That's
talking
true.
about?
Medea.
You talking about Tyler Perry?
Oh yeah.
Tyler.
He's
Tyler
right.
already had the dough, and he was like, "Yeah,
Mm.
this is pretty much my character." How about
Yeah.
that? I mean, the weigh-in stuff. They were writing that stuff into their skits.
Man, that's comedy, man.
Like,
That's just hella funny to me. I don't know.
See, that's why I didn't get like. I guess it depends. Like if it's you coming up with the idea, I don't know if that helps.
I wrote this. I
You,
wrote
but
this.
like I came up with the idea, like
Jen,
like-
I got this idea, bro. Put this dress on real quick and do the skit.
We're gonna put
Paint
Steve Bong in a
paint your
dress.
face white and paint your face white.
I mean, it's
with
like it was
long
like
wig.
Martin, right? The comedian, like on his show, he just like how Eddie Murphy did. Like they play all the characters, whether it's a like Martin had, who was it,
Yeah,
Nene, Jamie Foxx with Wanda when he was
Wanda.
Wanda.
Yeah.
that shit is hey man. That character was hilarious.
Yeah.
That makes sense because I don't know if it was their idea to come up with that character, but those characters are hilarious. Now,
Well, the Wayans was writing their own stuff, so you know, Damon and Marlon and them guys like, yeah, this is what you're gonna say to me, and this is what I'm gonna say to you, and I'm gonna have what's his name? I'm gonna have what's the shorter dude? The real like boisterous, like loud, shorter dude. Richardson? No, it's not. Davidson.
Tommy Davidson.
Tommy Davidson.
Davidson is a
Tommy.
wild one. He was Tommy was out there wearing all these even dresses and even getting down his underwear. It's like this is what we're gonna have you do. But that was just but you're saying that wasn't really that's not related to this type of different type of like control over you type.
Yeah, like I feel like that might be like I guess it all depends on the individual and then what they're telling you. Like, hey man, like you guys are saying, like what I'm understanding is like, hey, put on this dress, we think it's funny. Paint your nails, and then you know it's almost like sure because I want to get on. I guess that to me that is different if you be like, oh man, I got this idea for a character. She's a next door neighbor and her name is Shanae, and I think I could play that character in addition to other characters, and that's different. I don't know.
That's so different. Yeah, think about it.
But if it's like, hey man, if you just do this one time, this you know whatever, it doesn't make any sense. But we think it's going to be funny. And you play this character and you do the whole nine and hop on, you know, and it'll help your career. And then I guess that's like you said, every artist, I guess has to you know come to that decision. Like, all right, if I'm willing to do that, or you know, I don't know, everybody's different. Some people will, some people won't. I've never been approached to put on a dress or
should we try to should we see would we maybe see a future skit?
Not at the I mean it would depend on the situation. If it's like you know
I'm
when
not trying to push you towards no directions, bro. I'm just
you could just play Mary Tess and then that's it.
Yeah, right there.
Just like Martin and Eddie Murphy and all that. But I don't know. I mean, I probably could if nobody else wants to play Mary Tess. I have to be the one-man band or the one-man show. Or
that would probably make it so funny. So there is a difference though. So there's creating a lifestyle, which is Drake and all those like rappers that are doing. They're not portraying any character. They're doing it for themselves because I don't know if they were paid to do it or they're just trying to change the industry, but that's the difference. And then you got the acting and the characters and not building a lifestyle, right? So what the rappers are doing is creating a lifestyle, making it seem like it's okay to go ahead and put on this dress or dress a certain way and paint your nails, wear all the, different colors and stuff like that in your hair. And then when it comes to playing a character that's fictional, then that's where the difference comes along for me. Like I would play a character if it was hella funny and it would just be like so cool to just do that. You know what I'm saying? Like Eddie Murphy, who else was that? Martin, like you were saying. So if you were to do it, that shit would fucking be hilarious, I think.
Listen, I mean, if it's out of character, yeah. I mean, if it's accurate, then you're gonna be like, what's Bong doing nowadays? That was so unnecessary to play that.
Now it's a thing? What? Oh, I thought he was just playing.
B-Rock, would you like if there was a producer or like if there was a bigger label that came to you and said, hey, like we love the music, we love the art. We love the artist. But no, I'm not gonna go that deep. It's like, but we want to kind of change you up a little bit to where you're a little bit more, like with these millennials and everything like that, where they can relate to you more. Maybe you can get some, Afro puffs or something like that, and start painting your nails and get some, Hello Kitty necklaces. Kind of throw that into you, kind of, your wardrobe. Could that happen? I mean, for the right type of motivation. As far as cash and like promises.
Oh no, man. I'm too old for that shit.
Thanks for joining the raffle.
Hey, never too old, man. It's like, oh look.
Damn, you said millennials. That's Gen Z, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
I was like, I'm a millennial.
I still don't know what I am either. I don't know.
I think I'm a millennial.
I don't know what I am anymore, man.
I think I might be borderline millennial.
When we were growing up, we didn't talk about like
We're on the cusp. We're on the cusp.
I think I'm Gen X or something like that. I can't even remember.
I don't know.
I think, you guys are. It's like that's messed up. You guys.
Hey, for those that are watching right now, if you can help us out, if you know anything about this Gen situation, millennials, I don't know. I think I knew, but then it's like who really cares?
They're already starting. I think it's called Gen Alpha. They got to go to like a whole different alphabet now.
Wow.
You could Google it, but
that makes me feel old.
Now that makes you feel. So the question is, are we just being old heads? Is what the kids are calling us now? Like, you guys are nothing but old heads.
Yeah.
And are we stuck in our ways? Like how our parents were like, man, I can't listen to your fucking music, man. That's just annoying. Turn that shit off. Or I can't stand the way you dress. Is that how we feel right now against the younger crowd? Because I be feeling like I'm like, fuck these kids.
No, I mess with the younger music. I mean, good music is good music. I mean, you can be an old head all you want, but then there's just, there's still that vibe. There's still that connection. Then there's still this music they're putting out there. I mean, it's across the board. So my kids listen to K-pop and hard ass hip hop with like JID and all them and freaking. They're introducing me to new stuff, and I'm still feeling them now. Then my oldest one is like, his crew listens to a lot of that K-pop. I mean, one of our first episodes, we were vibing off that Blackpink. Yeah, so it's like, I don't think we're that old over the head. I mean, I don't know about the new jeans. The new jeans is a little, it's a little poppy, but yeah.
Well, I heard that you guys was like, what is this? Is this a banger or what? That K-pop banger?
I think Emil, you're like one of the youngest ones here. How old are you, Emil? Coach?
36.
Yeah, I think you might be the youngest one. Is he the youngest one? No, Dennis. How old are you?
Younger than me, for sure. Younger than me.
Younger than me.
Yeah. So you're the youngest one. So would you consider yourself an old head yet?
No, but bro, I just meet so many people that are way young. I'm like, no. I meet so many people younger than me that they're like, oh yeah, you're as old as my dad. I was like, man, if you don't get out of my face, bro. I was like,
well then, boy, how old is your daddy? 45? Oh no.
Like one dude, his dad, he's like 20, his dad's 40. I was like, wow.
40, that's me.
See, you're his dad.
Bro. Who's your daddy?
You're his dad. You're his dad. I was like,
oh my god, who's your daddy, huh?
You guys feel old though?
Your daddy went to the same
You're getting
school.
them cricks in the, when you wake up the next morning, it's like, God dang, how did I sprain my ankle last night sleeping? It's like, you're getting those.
I wear those barefoot shoes, bro. My feet hurt the next day.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
trying to fix
different
these
now, man.
damn bunions.
Man, I sleep in one position for too long. It's to get back, put my arms down. I'm just like, oh shit. And
Yeah, I
then
know.
curl to
I'm
the
feeling
side
it
and
now
I
too, bro.
sleep. Oh my god, I can't even
You
keep
got
my
look
head
like
up.
he's in shape though. You got looking slim there, bro. You working out? We got this little 90-day challenge for Cold Rice Media. There's like we're raffling out this speaker, this Bose speaker. So we've got
What
about
day are
8
you guys
people
at?
in there. What's up?
What day you at?
I'm at day
We
one all
started
over
on the
again.
first. Nah, I'm
Is that day? It's like
Monday
50
just trying
days
to
in. I'm
keep
at day
going.
one.
This is like my third day one, dude.
You guys try to stay in shape over there. I mean, it gets pretty warm out there. So you guys still get some pretty good outside time, right?
Yeah. There was a point up where like me and my brother, we were like trying to get healthy together. Like we did the whole was it
CrossFit.
insanity? Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
T?
yeah, Sean T.
Yeah, Sean T.
And then,
Shanti, not Ashanti.
Sean T.
And that too. Ashanti also.
Like, what the hell are we working out to, bro? No, shot insanity.
but yeah, that was like those things like it's tough, man. It's tough.
How
to
long
be
that lasts?
a good couple months. But my brother, he does that. I think after that, I was like, I hate this shit. I mean, I know what it's for, and then I try to. Everybody just gotta find what works best for
Yeah.
them. Like your own
Agreed.
fitness plan or fitness goals. Even though it's really tough to stay consistent with it. I guess you gotta find what works for you.
Yeah, it's got to be that, man. Because I mean, we've gone through so many different fitness fads and diet types and everything, and no one's exactly the same. You got your CrossFit, you had your back then when it was Thai bows and like Olympic lift. You got
Billy
only
Blank.
lifting, but then you got Billy. And
Billy
then
Blank.
with
What was that? That was Tybo, right?
Yeah, it was
Tybo,
Tybo.
yeah.
P90X.
P90.
Yeah,
P90X.
P90X.
I
Yeah.
did P90X and that shit.
Which one was P90? What was that one?
That was the one with the dude with the long ponytail and the hat.
Yeah.
Did he have a ponytail?
Oh,
and hat?
the super
It was
hyped up dude.
multiple. I think it was
that was different.
Might be
No, I know
making
who you're
up
talking about. That's
tail.
different. The guy with the ponytail
You're
and the
lying,
hat.
man.
He wore the hat, the
lying.
ponytail. He had the little fit.
I'm just
That
trying to
wasn't
catch you guys. see who's lying out there.
Yeah. And then all the diet fasts. I mean, there was a point where it was like, oh, you were doing like caveman diet where you had keto, you got like carb backloading. It's like all these different little things. And then there was people were like wrapping stuff around their waist to try to stay healthy, like because it would sit there and just sweat you out. And so it's got to be what works the best for you. I mean, there's Facebook. I tell a lot of my other homeboys back home over in Washington, Facebook's one of those places where it's like you log on there and you don't know if you're going to get good news or bad news. And it is what it is. So you just got to take care of yourself, man. I'm hoping y'all are doing the same. I didn't want to make that dark.
I was like, yeah.
Kind of wet in my head. Okay.
Here we are.
Right back.
I love y'all. I love y'all, man. Just in case you guys don't do your push-ups tonight, I love y'all.
I go eat my vegetables.
If you don't eat your protein bar in the morning, man, I still love y'all. Take care of yourself.
So Dennis, you've been doing a lot of rounds. I seen you're doing shows, you're doing more panels. I seen you in more pods. What you pushing, bro? What's big? Is there something big coming up? Because you've just been putting yourself out there.
Real.
Nothing real big. I mean, we're working on I don't know if I said it last time, but working on
documentary.
Working on a movie.
Oh, the movie.
The movie, yeah, the movie.
So that one is still in the initial phase. Yeah, we got the script, but it's not like it's almost there. So we're starting that right now.
Have you done any real movie or TV or anything like that? So this is very different. This isn't like 1 minute 20-second max.
I feel like that's what I'm at, though. I mean, it's like, the skits I do, like 1.5 minutes, but I mean, it's 1 times 90 or 1 times 60 to get to that. And then it's not like I'm gonna be talking the whole entire 60 minutes. So
there's gonna be some dialogue.
Yeah, it's pretty much what I'm doing. It's just a longer video, I guess. Like not a minute and a half, but like
Man, I'm looking forward to that. I'm definitely
if you got a character that I could fit in there, man, I would love to be in that. I've never acted before, but I've always felt like I could. But I've tried. I took drama classes, and I'm just the type of cat who's like, man, this is so boring. I don't need to sit here and read Shakespeare. I'm out. But that's as far as I got. But man, let me know.
Is it too far off from what your current type of acting and comedy is like, or is it a serious? Like, can you leak anything?
It's very similar to that. It's almost
okay.
Origin story of the character without being an origin story. If that makes any sense, I could give like the premise of it. It's Bong. I mean, there's gonna be
it is Bong.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's gonna be. Word. So it's like Bong and
don't be crazy.
I don't know if you remember those like Ernest goes to camp. Ernest
Ernest was funny, man.
So it'd be like that, but it's Bong. But his main goal is he's trying to get famous on YouTube. So he's trying to get his YouTube channel up, and he doesn't know what kind of content he's supposed to be doing. So in trying to figure everything out, it's all like, failures and shit like that, and
stuff along the way, right?
So basically, in there, then you just watch what he goes through while he's trying to get big on YouTube, and then that's
the YouTube. Oh yeah,
that's dope, man. Just definitely let us know when that starts moving. I think it'd be interesting how that character comes to life under someone's direction, right? Under someone kind of like telling you, maybe you should do it this way, other than you actually directing yourself.
Yeah.
So it'd be very interesting, because like a lot of these independent, films that are out there, especially Asian, around like Asian culture, or even just people like with Asian actors in there, it's out there now. I mean, you got like, I go on my my Netflix and I can just see sections
for
of
real.
Asian, like, dang, you got a bunch of Koreans up here, there's Asians, Taiwanese, but then there's like a lot of them also are still like, still martial arts based. It's like there's always a scene where they're like, God damn, they're still fighting. So there's always some sort of martial arts, or it's some sort of
got that weird funky voiceover too. Netflix is notorious for the worst voiceover captioning ever. I was like, man, that's not what he said. And what the fuck are they talking about?
No, but they're putting it's I think so. Here, let me ask you guys, how do you guys feel about the representation of these films? Do you think it's how the like Filipinos and even Southeast Asians, or even like Chinese food, do you think that's how we want to be in the US represented in this type of film? Or is it like, well, it is what it is because we're known for, just this type of characteristic that we might as well put ourselves out as? Like what I had mentioned, it was like there's one that I saw, I think it was like the brother's son, and it was like Taiwan based, and it was that series and everything, and it was martial arts. It's like, I don't know the last time I seen a Taiwanese dude pull out martial arts. So, but that's how it's represented. So just so the rest of the US that are actually watching that, it's like, oh dang, they still doing that. We still can't mess with those guys. So do you think we're properly being represented in these films?
I think for the most part,
I would just say I'm having the craziest experience because I can't hear anybody right now except you, right? So
can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Oh yeah, I can hear you. I can't hear anybody else. And I've just been sitting here like I've been hearing everything. I see everyone talking, and Ray's like, I'm just like,
this.
Yeah, I was like, no.
That's why you see me like trying to mess up my screen. Hold on, let me try to refresh this. Hold up.
You want to? Okay, here, you can hop off and then come back on if you.
We can hella hear him though, and we're just like,
no, we can hear you though.
That's just like
he's talking to himself.
Everybody like mouthing words, and you're just like, and I'm like. I'm just trying to act like I'm still in it.
No, if you wanna hop out and try to fix it and then hop back on, we can definitely get that done. We've got a few more. Okay, bye. Dang,
I don't think he heard you. I don't think he heard you.
I'm pretty sure that was his way to say, I have to go to the bathroom. I can't hear nobody. I'm just going out there.
Yeah, whatever though, whatever.
So you were saying, so Dennis, you're saying, I don't even know what you're saying. What was the question again?
Oh, so about the
representation.
I think,
representation, yes.
Today, people, I guess the people behind the films or whatever, like they want to try their best to make it an accurate representation, because you know, as the youths say, we're all supposed to be woke, right? So like you know, and so if we're gonna put something out there, it's got to be somewhat close to what it actually is, right? Like, I mean, I get it, it's a movie or it's a show or whatever, so you gonna Hollywood it up a little bit, but the premise, the basis, you gotta, you know, it's like back in the day, right? Like, all right, it's Asian, you know, it's supposed to be somebody from the character's Chinese, but he's speaking Japanese, and you know, the majority of society don't know the difference between
they're not
in Japanese.
Other than other than the person you're trying to represent, you know, you're trying to like direct and represent and be like, that's not even Chinese. That's like Ebonics.
So that reminds me, like, I'll never forget when KG on TV, like post-game interview goes, the Chinese have a saying, sayonara. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, God damn it.
Go KG.
That's tight. Yeah.
The legend.
I was like, God, where's he from?
All right.
America.
You're Chinese, homeboy.
I'll never forget that.
Oh man.
America.
KG with the win.
America.
Chinese playing Japanese or the other way. I was like, all right, that's
there is such a surge though. Like it is if you really stop, right? And if you just being like, yo, there's so many Asian movies like that's readily available on my screen right now. Like what, 15 years ago, we were like, we're still looking at anime and you know, just reading manga just to try to figure out what's going on, you know, just something Asian.
Yeah.
But then now you got like, you know, like Joe Coy is always on this, like, you know, he was on freaking Golden Globes. Then you got Aquafina on the screen. Then all of a sudden they canceled her. Then they bring her back on.
What she get canceled for? What she do?
Something.
She said the N-word too many times.
That's how she talks, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, they were trying to say, it's like, why you talk like that?
That's fucked up.
Like, this is how I talk.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Like, what do you mean?
Yeah,
it is a little off, but it's like that's how she talks.
And that's what I'm talking about. Like how, like when we were growing up back in the day, like when you see an Asian person on screen, then it's like the stereotypes. Like I don't know if that's like, oh, they're good at math, or they know martial arts, or they drive a fast car, or some shit like that, right? So like now, like I like how or you can tell that they're trying, right? Like just because you're Asian doesn't mean you have to do any one of those, or your character has to be good at math or whatever, or no martial arts. You could just be, you know, a random dude from that.
Just normal.
Yeah, just like everybody else. Like you don't have to specify like, oh, that's the smart Asian, that's the martial arts Asian or whatever. Like it's like, because it's just like every other ethnicity. Like they're all the, you know, they're smart too. There's martial artists. People that fast cars.
You know what? I get it. It's hard for Hollywood. It's because Asian people, we do fucking everything.
Yeah. Hey, so I think that's one of the more like underestimated type of strength that we have as a culture, like Filipinos and even like, you know, just the rest of the Asians. We assimilate very well into cultures, like especially with Filipinos. We out there, we're like singing other people's songs better than them sometimes. We're out here, we're like just dancing better. They're like, damn, you guys are just, and we're like now cooking like crazy and now, you know, funnier than some stuff. So it's like there's better assimilation. I think it's not even better, just quicker assimilation to where it's like, I don't know how you can really judge me to be what I'm supposed to be, because I'm now caught up with the other stuff that we're supposed to, you know, the other stuff that we're doing nowadays, like with the music, beat makings, and like how, you know, artistic and eccentric everything is that our culture is actually putting out there, you know. And then now, like with the Southeast Asian community on the rise, they're putting like dope music, and they're on the freaking they're representing themselves well. And then there's a lot of folks outside the community or even outside our you know, our nationalities are like, yo, like I thought they were supposed to just be doing this type of thing. It's like, no, we're second generation now.
Yeah.
No, we're expanding. So it's like that first gen stuff. It's like we're just trying to learn the language and try to figure out how to assimilate. Now second gen, it's like,
yeah,
Yeah.
watch out for us, 'cause
you're
we're
gonna have
about
to watch out for
take
us.
over. Yep, it's a takeover.
Yeah,
Y'all thought we didn't have shit. Oh, fucking, y'all guessed wrong.
that's what it is.
It's like
Go ahead.
my bad. I was thinking
No,
like
you're
so
good.
like if we're talking about like years ago, like if it was like the 70s, 80s, in that time frame, right? If I told you like how many years later there's gonna be this little ass Filipino guy with an accent that's beating motherfuckers up in boxing, you'd be like, is that a fantasy movie? And what is that?
Is that a fantasy?
You wouldn't think that's a real story. You just think it's like fiction. But
Bro, I remember the first, and me and Emil talk about this a lot.
Dante
Coach Emil.
Basco.
The first like
Bay Area.
mainstream fight that Manny had, bro, when he fought
Eric
Ledwaba.
Morales?
Ledwaba.
Oh, yeah.
Luelo Ledwaba, and it was.
Did he have dyed hair too? His hair was
Mhm.
dyed.
Yeah, he did.
And he was
the
hella
highlighted.
small.
Yeah.
No
He was
fear,
That was the
hella
man.
first thing.
small.
He took it on a week's notice,
Yeah.
and it was George Foreman was calling the fight with Letterman. No, not Letterman. It was the other. And they couldn't even pronounce. They called him Puchiao.
Yeah, Kim Lampley, right?
Was it Lampley? Yeah. They
Lampley.
did not know how to say homie, but he came in there with this like his colored hair, just bouncing around looking like a goofball. And I was like, oh boy, this boy's about to do something different. And then he went in there 3 rounds later.
Beat the brakes off him.
Mm-hmm. They wouldn't let Freddie Roach bet on Manny because he knew that like Vegas was like, nah, the odds was like 1,200 to 1 or something like that. And Roach was like, we about to put it in. We gonna beat this guy right here. And then they wouldn't let him put no money on it because they knew but they couldn't. The introduction was like, yeah, who's this guy? And like Puchiao and Paccio. They couldn't even do it, bro. I'm just like you said, it's like back then, like in the 70s, who would have ever thought that this dude was gonna be out there doing interviews like thank you for the my God.
He's probably the reason why so many people know what a Filipino is too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like not a lot of people knew what a Filipino was until they seen Pacquiao.
A full Filipino.
Yeah.
Like what who was the one before? Tia Carrere?
Yeah,
that's all we really had back then.
like
but she's not full though, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Is she not full? So who like before
Rufio.
Manny, who do you guys think is the like full most
Yeah, for real. No, Dante Basco.
No joke.
Yeah, Dante Basco.
Yeah.
No joke.
Only Filipino I know.
Yeah.
Doing it. I was like, oh, he's Filipino. Okay, cool.
Dolphy is the OG for me.
Dolphy's OG. But nobody know who the heck. But he's not even full Filipino. He's Chinese.
Betamax BHS, bro.
Nah, bro. Dolphy's Chinese, man, isn't he?
Is he?
He is.
No, not Dolphy. He's Filipino.
No, now I gotta Google this.
Google that.
But I'm talking about the Filipino actor.
This guy said Black Eyed Peas. I love you, Jeremy. Thank you. Apple One represent.
But he's mixed, ain't he mixed? No, he might be from the jungle. He might be deep,
but
deep,
he's
right?
just Ita.
He's just
one of the indigenous people.
Oh, see, he was down there hanging out with the Igorots, though, so I get it.
No, so I think like before, like the popular ones was what? A Lord. Well, as far as fighting, it was a Lorde, and then as far as like the more known like sports stars was like Efren. Efren Reyes.
Yeah,
he was out there, and who was that? If was he Filipino? Who was that kid? That little, it was called sidekick. He was a martial arts kid.
Ernie Reyes Jr.
Oh yeah,
Ernie Reyes Jr. Right?
Yeah.
That kid flipped, right?
Hey, he's Filipino.
I think so.
Yeah.
There you go.
Ernie Reyes. Yeah.
Ernie Reyes was
His name in Ninja Turtle.
Yeah.
What's up?
Gino or Kino, right? That's what
Ninja
his
Turtle.
character's name in Ninja Turtle.
Yeah.
Ernie. I used to love that kid.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I guess we were out
Surf
there before,
Ninjas. Right? That was the one though.
Surf
Ninjas. They were speaking Tagalog in that movie too, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was also in The Last Dragon. But he was that little. He was a little kid.
Yep.
Yeah.
So he was putting it down before Donnie Brasco,
Dante
Dante Brasco
Donnie.
back then. Donnie Brasco.
Donnie
Dante
Brasco.
Brasco.
Yeah.
No, so Manny was not the first bowl cut Filipino to be on the TV. So it was Ernie Reyes Jr.
Yeah, he did have the bowl cut.
That boy put it down.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah. Shout. Oh, we got Lou Diamond.
Lou,
The,
yeah.
the man that
Oh,
everybody
Luke Diamond Phillips. Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
but they always
hell
thought he
yeah.
was like Mexican or like Native American. He was always cast for those roles.
Was he full though? Was he a full Filipino?
Nah, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
No.
Yeah, he's not full.
Leah
Still claims-
Salonga,
Who,
does she count? She's
Leia
American.
Salonga.
Leah
Le-
Salonga.
Yes.
Yeah, she's full.
I like her, man.
What's
Was
her
it,
song? Was it a whole new a whole new world?
She did like
Yeah.
hella of those songs as
She
the
did a lot.
princess. As
She
the
did a lot.
princess is.
Mhm.
Disney songs.
Who are the so who are the Filipinos that so they're like the half Filipinos that you guys was like, damn, like, I didn't know they were Filipino. What you had was it hers out there? Hers
Hers out
half,
there,
right?
yeah.
Hers got a little
Put it
bit.
out there
Yeah,
like
she's
full.
half.
Jordan
Saweetie,
Clarkson.
right? Saweetie's like a
I
quarter.
think she's quarter.
Quarter.
Yeah, Saweetie's a quarter. Of course, what you got, Bruno.
Bruno. Oh, that's huge. Yeah, we'll take Bruno.
Then what?
Filipino
Olivia
side.
Rodrigo.
Olivia
Olivia
Rodrigo.
Rodrigo.
Yep.
That's a
Enrique.
lot.
Enrique Iglesias.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Enrique Iglesias
Enrique.
too. Yeah.
Not Inglesia.
Enrique.
Enrique
So we
Church.
out
bro.
here just like crossbreeding now, and then
Enrique
second
Iglesias.
generation. I'm telling you, it's that
Yeah.
second gen making moves. It's like we're gonna infiltrate all these other races.
And that's another thing too. Like you just what you're talking about. I feel like there's a lot of like mix. They might
Yeah.
not be half Filipino, but like a quarter, an eighth. But they rep that shit. Like they're
Yeah.
They
say,
put
like,
it on.
Yeah, like
They
they
put it on.
like even like Sweetie. Like I wouldn't have known that she was Filipino, or unless she said that. You know, and
That
like proud to
That-
rep that part of them.
I love it. I love it. Like that. What's that DB's name from Minnesota?
Cam Bynum.
Yeah.
Cam
Oh yeah,
Bynum.
Cameron
That boy
Bynum.
puts it
Yeah.
down, man. He flies that flag all over the place,
Yep.
and it's like it's hard not to rock with him.
We got Doug
Especially, I mean,
Baldwin
even if he's
also. Doug Baldwin.
Oh yeah,
Doug
Dougie.
Baldwin.
Dougie
Oh,
for a minute.
yeah.
Dougie's Angry Doug.
Angry Doug Baldwin. Yeah.
And then Robinson he still got a little.
Is this right? Nick Diaz
Nick
transferred
Diaz?
Ernie?
Yeah, I seen that.
Oh wait, yeah.
Yeah,
Ernie in
Ernie
Stockton?
Reyes trains with. Yeah, he used to train with
In
the
Stockton?
Diaz
Yeah.
brothers.
Oh, damn.
Nice.
Ernie's no joke. He's just not the sidekick.
He's
He
in
actually
it.
does his thing.
The sidekick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this is wonderful. Just talking about Filipino culture. No, I didn't. There's definitely a lot to celebrate here, man. It's just definitely who do you think from the Bay? What Filipino made it out the Bay and made the most noise? You think?
I'm talking about like just
Just across the
general?
board,
Anything. Sports,
anything.
movies,
Sports,
music.
movies, acting, like arts.
I mean, I would say her is pretty up there as far as
Probably, yeah.
Who's
like,
from the Bay?
yeah, she's from the Bay.
Yeah, she's from
Right.
Vallejo.
No,
Oh,
we got
that's
Bruno.
right. She is from the Vallejo.
No,
Oh,
but Bruno's from Hawaii, isn't he?
Hawaii.
he's from
Yeah.
Hawaii.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bruno's Hawaii. But
I'm
so
about
her,
to fact check that, Swats.
Actually,
No,
yeah, I think that Bruno's pretty damn big.
Bruno's
Bruno's
the-
going. He's huge. Did he do a Super Bowl yet? I can't remember if he did a Super Bowl.
Wasn't
You're
he in
big.
the one
Once you
with
do a Super Bowl,
with
you're big.
Beyonce?
He might have
I
been.
think he just
Think so.
didn't he do a set with Beyonce? I
Yeah.
I want to say he did.
he deserves it.
I think he did. Wait, yeah. I mean, are you talking about on the Bay? Like, I feel like
Oh yeah, Bautista, the wrestler. He
Bautista?
turned actor
Yeah.
also. Yeah.
There's a
Dave
lot repping right
Bautista.
now.
yeah. See,
So
Wow.
her from the Bay.
her
Um,
out here.
so the Barcelona brothers are doing a lot of things out there. There's been a lot of noise.
Trying.
Dennis didn't even notice.
Oh, with me?
me, not me.
Hey, me?
Oh yeah, me.
Hello.
What? Okay.
Bro, I be putting everybody on those videos, bro.
I know.
Thank you.
Yeah. I think we've kind of just gnawed at this bone for a little bit here, and I think we're kind of rounding down. So I do want to leave a little bit of time here for everybody with us on the stream. First of all, I want to thank everyone that has actually chimed in the. I hope this comments part actually saves, because I got a lot of raffles out here. I got a lot of raffles, and on our IG, there's a lot of raffles. People that joined some. Hopefully, we got that put together. E, what's your plan on that and actually announcing it as soon as you get all those names?
So next week, I don't know if I should do it live, but I should be drawing the name of a hat or put it, on the app or whatever. And then, yeah, whoever wins gets the free T-shirt, free apparel, whatever you guys want.
Okay, so look out for that. He's going to be responsible for that, and he'll post it on his socials and also on CRM. Wanted to again thank the Seattle Boxing Gym for sponsoring this episode. This was a ton of fun, as expected, and hopefully we can. I think we're going to carry this over to next week. Our next week's actual episode, we've already called it out. It's going to be called Ladies Night, and this is going to be the first time that we're going to have a bunch of ladies on the pod here. I think me and E are just kind of sit back and moderate a few things. And there's been a lot of conversations around certain topics with a male point of view, including tonight. And I'm so excited to find and have found some ladies that actually wants to join us and chime in, and they can go in on us and just whatever they want to say. Welcome. Thank you.
Like, oh,
just
hell
just
no.
say what you gotta say. We're gonna put this on replay.
Don't ask me shit. I'm just gonna be like, man, nah. I'm a gentleman. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about.
Shout out Pilo. Robbie, you were here last week also. Thank you for showing up. I forgot what the name was. But yeah, definitely Robbie. I don't know actually who Robbie is, but thank you for popping in. He's one of our super fans for right now until we figure out who he is. Dennis, what's next, bro? Let them know what you got going on. If you got, like I said, I saw you on some flyers. What you got going on for these next few weeks?
So yeah, next few weeks, let's say next month. Yes, there is a show. It's a documentary, but also like a stand-up show, and it's gonna be my first time doing some stand-up. So
hey, damn, that's a big one right there.
Yeah, because I'm kind of nervous because it's different than making videos. Yeah, and now there's like a crowd in front of you, and then you got to make them laugh. Yeah.
So,
hard, bro.
With that, how many people how big is the venue?
I don't know. It's a venue in a city.
Is it like a Filipino community center? Where you at?
It's like it's a diverse crowd. I don't know.
About like 30 to 50 people.
I seen the flyer.
Pretty intimate.
I need to bother to look at the venue. So
you're performing at the Super Bowl, bro.
All right, y'all. So make sure to visit. Make sure to visit Dennis's page, XL since 2003. Just to find out where this venue is, because he's and I think it's next weekend. What's it happen? Please support my guy.
About a month in the February.
End of February. Okay, word. So you're doing. So you're putting yourself more out there. The short film is gonna be in the works pretty soon here. Yeah. Very much looking forward to that. Okay, dope. D-Rock,
what's up?
D-Rock, you had the songs from 2023, and I know 24. You're looking at putting more stuff out there. What are we doing?
Yeah, for sure. 24 new music. Just looking more to do more collabs. And also actually working on new music with my brother and my cousin. So look out for that. Hopefully we're trying to put out like an EP in the summer. So that's in the work. Yeah, just still working. A lot. I'm looking to do more collabs. That's like the main thing for this year.
So the cousin is one of the OG members of XL?
Yes.
Ooh, XL coming back. Yep. Let's go.
So yeah. So that's some new music. That's what we're looking for this summer. EP.
Hey, let us know if you guys got any sneaks or anything like that. We'll play it for you here. Sure. I mean, we'll put it out there, and I mean, y'all are some talented brothers. You're very dedicated to your craft. I mean, along the years, with the music and that community, that Bay lifestyle and all, what you guys are doing, and constantly still plugging away and, and just entertaining people. And there's definitely a lot to say about that. We appreciate you guys being on the pod here live. I hope this won't be the last time, and we'll talk about a few more things along the way, right?
Yeah. So
Email the Spar Fest. What are we calling it? The one that's coming up in about a month here.
Oh, the one at March 30.
Oh yeah. And March 30th. Is that a for sure?
Yeah, I'm just waiting to hear back, but I had like some plans just in case we didn't hear back, because we want to give everybody like time to train for it as if it was like a for real fight. So that's like 8 weeks for a training camp.
Okay, March 30. Folks, make sure you visit the website. Take a peek at them. If you're in the Seattle area, again, take a look at Seattle Boxing Gym. It's very, very nicely outfitted. It's like one of the few rings that I've seen in Washington that actually have a full-size ring in there. Good people. If you want to just do a light workout or just, or get something just really in-depth stuff in there, I've seen them go to work. So definitely check them out. You got anything going on for this upcoming week here that you want to plug? I don't have anything other than the show. I'm sorry.
Nothing but the show, but for everybody who did tune in, don't forget to leave that comment raffle. You know what I'm saying? So that way we could enter you into the giveaway. That's the big thing. So we want to just make sure everybody was tuning in, and thank you for joining us for tonight's live stream. This shit was tight. It was fun, y'all.
All right. And for our guests here, please hang out after the outro here. We're gonna go ahead and end the stream. Thank you again so much. Appreciate y'all.